East Lansing, Michigan is the site for this afternoon contest between Eastern Michigan and Michigan State. It's the Eagles, it's the Spartans, and it's baseball coming up next, right here on Big Ten Plus. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jack Vohwinkle. Pleased to be joined by my good friend and analyst for this contest, Kyle Keegan. And Kyle, we've got Eastern Michigan and Michigan State. 2-2 that is absolutely belted to right field. If this gets down, it's sure to be extra bases, and it is. T.J. Williams rounding second. He's trying for three. Throw to third. Got him! C.J. Deckinga makes the tag. A fantastic throw from Pico to the cutoff man Murphy, and Deckinga makes the tag for the out. A cool, crisp May afternoon in East Lansing.
It doesn't feel like May, I'll tell you that.
Oh, not at all. 2-1 pitch is cranked high into the air from Parker Pico. This one's got a chance, and it's gone! Sticks goes yard. Rounds the bases and ties this game for Michigan State.
Just as we predicted earlier on, Parker Pico's going to stay hot. He had 2 home runs over the weekend, and he picks one up right here when the Spartans needing it, leading off the 6th inning and tying the game at 1, and that was an absolute moonshot, Jack. No chance that ball was coming back as Iris just turned and looked. Way, way out of here.
Take another look at that, and that one was high into the air, just left of the scoreboard. Now it brings up the dangerous Randy Seymour to try to match it, as this game is level at 1 apiece. Parker Pico now 11 home runs this season. Puts him 11th place all time in a single season home run record for Michigan State. Here is Williams. He drives this one deep into center field. Can't make the catch as the center fielder Hale. 1 run will score. That's McKay. Sturgis trying to make it 2. Williams trying to get into third and a triple successfully, and he does. It's a 1 out, 2 RBI, 3 base triple for Nick Williams, who continues to stay hot. We've got a new arm on the mound for Michigan State. Ben Kohaney, the righty, will wheel and deal here to kick things off in this 5th inning. First pitch from Kohaney into the zone for strike 1 against the right fielder Drew Jones.
You'd have to assume if Logan Pecor threw a little less bullets and maybe was a little bit cleaner through that 4th inning, that he would be the one out there for the 5th. Instead, Kohaney getting a look, and I'm sure if he gets a scoreless frame, they'll probably opt to get him back out there for the 6th as well. But taking a look at those numbers for him on the season, you see they're pretty darn good. Just his 10th appearance in ERA under 2. Could get the walks down a little bit, but 11 in the 3rd innings of really solid work this season. Only 2 earned runs in that span.
Second lowest ERA on this Spartan squad as the 0-2 to Drew Jones fades high.
Of course, sample size important to note there with that low ERA, but you got to give the junior right-hander some credit for the season he has had, because, like you said, when he's been in there, he's been nails. Not a lot of mistakes for him.
1-2 from Kohaney, down in the dirt, evens things up in this count. Bay City, Michigan native, transferred from Saginaw State.
Looking to continue to press his mark here, this Michigan State team.
2 balls, 2 strikes from Kohaney, and Jones fouls this one down the third base line.
As this game has progressed, Jack, it's been a better job from these Eagles hitters of just kind of working the count and making these Michigan State pitchers battle. Kohaney in his first at bat here, the game already in a 6-pitch plate appearance.
Kohaney pitched well for SVSU, a solid Division II team at that level, as this one's flied out to left field. Nick Williams able to corral the ball and make the catch and retire Drew Jones to bring up T.J. Williams for the Eagles.
Williams, his last time up, drilled a double down the right field line. As I highlighted before, he doesn't hit for a ton of power. That was just his 6th extra base hit of the year, and he was going for his 3rd triple as well. Couldn't quite finish it off. It was a great relay play from Pico to Murphy to Deckinga, or McKay to Deckinga, excuse me.
Shows bunt, then pulls back and takes the strike, does TJ Williams. Like Kyle mentioned, great hustle effort by Williams, but an even better defensive strategy play for the Spartans. Pico showcasing that arm and right.
Great throw from Pico and right, and then another great relay throw from McKay over to Deckinga.
This one grounded down the third baseline and just foul.
That was almost excellent baseball nuance right there, Vo. You had the third baseman Deckinga playing in on the grass because of the threat of bunt, and then that ball's almost a double right down the third base line. Just a couple of feet away from another extra base hit, making me eat my words from his first plate appearance, saying he can't hit for power.
See what he can do here on the 0-2. This one bounced off the glove of Broski into foul territory for the first ball of the at-bat.
5 walks on the year for Cohen. He's in that limited sample size, giving up a couple of those free passes, and you don't want to lose Williams here. Of course, not a bad 0-2 pitch there, trying to get him to chase.
1-2 pitch, blooped into the outfield, running underneath it, and making the catch is Nick Williams for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th for EMU.
They were playing him in on that one, and it's a hanging breaking ball with 2 strikes. He loops it over into left, and Williams comes on, had a good read on it, a good jump, and he makes the catch at about head level for the second one of the inning.
Top of the order now for Eastern Michigan, and that's John Hale, the center fielder righty. So far, he's 0 for 2 on the day with a pop-up and a strikeout as the 0-0 pitch just low of the zone.
Yeah, at the top of the order, hasn't had the day he's wanted to, but trying to start a 2-out rally here.
EMU leads 1-0 thanks to a bloop single out in right field that was kind of mishandled by Parker Pico. That's all the scoring we've seen so far. Very interesting development here at McLean Stadium between two teams that haven't necessarily kept the scores low all season long. This one's grounded over to Murphy, throw over to Randy Seymour at first, and the outstretched arm able to make the catch for the third out of the inning.
Nice job out of the bullpen in relief for Cohaney. Michigan State here with 9-1 and 2 due up in the bottom of the 5th, looking to get their offense going as they pump another 0 here out of the bullpen.
8-9-1, go down in order for EMU. 9-1-2 up in the order for Michigan State when we come back. Bottom of the 5th, up next on Big Ten Plus. The bats are going to try to get going for the green and white. But Brady Chambers wheeling and dealing in relief. Saw that pitch, flied out to right field. Parker Pico says, give me all that ball. 4-5-6 for MSU coming up next.
Spartans looking to add some insurance in the 8th.
Michigan State with a 2-run lead. There's the pitch from the lefty, swing and a miss. Walking off the field with confidence is 15 and some swagger. Bottom of the 8th coming up next in a 3-1 game, favoring the home team. 2-2. Got him looking. Stecco goes down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. And Kyle Rudolph retires the side here in the first inning. Nice pitching so far for Sparty. What will Kyle Rudolph do? The 3-2, swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. John Hale swings the bat and whiffs, and EMU is out of the inning with nothing to show for it.
And you know, Jack, in the top of the 4th, Eastern Michigan, that was the first time they were really able to get traffic on the base paths, and they score, of course. Deckinga thought that was ball 4, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, home plate
so does
umpire,
the PA.
Home plate umpire Michael Wiseman said differently. Deckinga will take his place back with the full count, but we'll take a look at this most recent pitch.
Oh, that pitch
and that
is
one
low.
was real low. Deckinga very unpleased, and for good reason there on that call, but the count's still full. That one fouled back by the Spartan third baseman.
He's definitely got a fair gripe. I certainly thought that pitch was closer down to his socks than maybe it was the upper part of his kneecap, but the at-bat continues instead. As I mentioned earlier, Michigan State has had traffic on the base paths in all 3 innings so far.
3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Deckinga's got to be displeased with that as he goes down swinging after he thought he'd take his base. Full count pitch from Chambers into the zone. He got him. Cyrus was well on his way to first, but no sirree, says Brady Chambers. He got him looking. 2-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brady Chambers. 1 looking, 1 swinging, 2 up, 2 down. See what Sturgis decides to do down in the count. The 0-2 pitch with 1 away from Gillies. Swing and a miss. He got him. That is big time right there from Gillies. As Isaac Sturgis goes down swinging, it's his 2nd strikeout of the day. This game is being produced by students at Michigan State University as part of the Big Ten Network Student U program. An on-campus experience that is unique to the Big Ten. Student U is part of an educational mission to teach the next generation of sports production professionals. For more information, visit bigtennetwork.com/StudentU. Give so many people on this campus and students here at Michigan State University a plethora of opportunities, as there's our Red Cedar control room.
Stop having fun over there,
right.
Mr. Sam Silcox. No fun for you over there on replay, my friend.
Hello, everybody. Kyle and I up in the booth. Josie on cam. Sideline reporters behind, Claire and Grace. It's all fun up in the booth, and I'm sure having fun today, Kyle. It is Kyle and I's last call together. Of course, Kyle is a graduated senior, I guess I could say.
I'm an alumni.
He is
That's
an alumni.
Right. I'm an alumni
Yes,
of Michigan
so
State University. It's crazy to say that.
Cherishing every single pitch of this game that Kyle and I have left together.
Oh, me too, my friend. Me too.
Cole Egan on the mound now, wheeling and dealing the lefty for Eastern Michigan. 21 appearances so far this season, make it 22 now with those first 2 pitches, all in relief.
And right now he's coming in that fireman role, trying to put out the danger and keep this at a 3-1 game right here. Kamari Thomas, on the other hand, looking to make this an ugly one for the Eagles pitching staff.
Already 3 runs scored in this inning by the Spartan Bats. 4 straight bunts for MSU. A very unconventional 3-run bottom of the 6th inning. But nonetheless, the score is the score, and MSU has 7 hits now after entering the inning with just 3. Thomas faced with a 1-2 count against the newcomer in Cole Egan. The southpaw winds and fires, and this one's fouled back.
And this is where your mentality really needs to shift if you're Kamari Thomas. We talk about it all the time, Jack, how with 2 strikes, you really got to shorten up your swing and expand the zone just to protect a little bit. He does a nice job right there, fouling that one off. Probably not a pitch he was looking to drive, but rather too close to the zone to just let it go.
See how Thomas reads the zone right here, faced with a 1-2 count like Kyle mentioned. 2 away and the bases juiced for Michigan State, trying to blow this game open. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Egan does his job out of the pen and gets Kamari Thomas down on strikes.
It's exactly why he came in this game, Jack. Lefty on lefty, and he doesn't waste any time. Leaves the bases loaded, keeps this game 3-1 as we head to the 7th.
Michigan State with a blown opportunity, but not before they plate 3 in that inning to make it 3-1, favoring MSU. 5-6-7 coming up for EMU to get them back into this one. We'll be back with more in a moment right here on Big Ten Plus. Swing and a miss. Brady Chambers is cooking on the mound. 3 of the 4 batters he's faced, he's got them on strikes. Count still 1-2. Chambers ahead by only 1 pitch. This one into the zone. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brady Chambers, and he's got 4 of them so far in this game.
Yeah, 4 strikeouts in the 5 batters that he's faced so far. Taking another look at this one. That could be low and away, Jack.
Oh, boy. Wow. Frame job to Adam Broski. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody away in a 3-run game. Swing and a miss. Molesa goes down swinging. And Tommy Sierpansky has done his job, or at least 1 of the 3 batters he needs. Full count pitch ensues from the righty reliever for MSU. Swing and a miss. Big time money right there from Tommy Szczepanski. There's 2 away. And there's your pitch, Kyle, right there. The pitch of the game, and Szczepanski delivers.
Oh, he absolutely needed that, Jack. And this pitch probably is out of the zone, but it's just such a good curveball from Szczepanski. It's his best pitch. There's a reason why that's where he makes the money. A massive, massive strikeout. You see a frustrated Hale who drops to 0 for 5 on the day, and now it comes down to Zevin Zyrus.
Zyrus, our player to watch. This ball had some heat, but goes foul for the first strike of the at-bat. Szczepanski settling in and throwing a massive strike for the strikeout after fixing his pitch comm. So maybe it was, in fact, the pitch comm error that was what was necessary for him to get on.
Serendipitous timing.
Right.
It worked out.
0-1 from Szczepanski, settles into the zone, and now the visitors are down to their last strike. Go-ahead run at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes, 5-2 score favoring MSU. Szczepanski trying to save the day. Looking down at his pitch comm right now. Ball in the glove. A chance to earn the Maction sweep for Szczepanski. Goes high of Zyrus.
We've seen a couple of times when he's gotten to 2 strikes, just these Eagles batters not giving in, not letting up. I have to imagine Szczepanski probably won't want to just leave this one in the zone for a dangerous hitter like Zyrus, especially with the bases loaded, but you are 1 strike away, as now looks like Broski and Szczepanski will have to go through the sequences one more time here. Want to be on the same page.
I was going to say the pitch clock was winding down. 9 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, and finally Broski called time and went out to the mound to make sure that Szczepanski and him would be on the same page. Bases juiced for Eastern Michigan. They've done everything they possibly can up to this point and put arguably their best bat with the game on the line in Zyrus to try to be the hero for the visitors from Ypsi. Tommy Szczepanski trying to change that. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled.
The drama. Just keep on building it up for us, my friend. We know there's speed on the base paths here on 1 and 2. Obviously the runners won't be going, but with 2 outs, all Zyrus needs to do is drill this one in the gap, and he's got a great chance to tie this game up at 5.
The next 1-2 pitch from Szczepanski. That one fouled away off the tip of the bat from Zyrus. Staying alive right now is our key player for the Eagles.
Feeling like the Bee Gees. Ooh, 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 ooh.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Bases juiced for the visiting Eagles. The 1-2 from Szczepanski, swing and a miss. He got him. Tommy Szczepanski gets the Maction sweep, and the Spartans emerge victorious, 5-2.